Hello guys, Anmarchi here, back with another episode of FTB on the Mineshaft FTB server, and I've been busy at work. I've been at work on a lot of things, some stuff being down here, and speaking of which, I just remembered my engines are on. Let me shut those off before they explode. See, that one even got red. Some of them got red. When they get red, they're close to exploding. Okay, that one's pretty full, that one's okay. It's hard to fill these up. Running the quarry off these is really taking a hit on me. But I recently found out that our oil fuel source is not the most efficient fuel. We're not getting the biggest bang for our buck. So I figured that we should make this thing called a refinery. A refinery will turn our oil into fuel, which is a better fuel source than oil. I think I said iron back there. I meant oil. Oil turns into... There's so many things that get confused in this mod pack, but oil gets turned into fuel, which is a nicer fuel source than the one we have now. We just need this refinery. So I have one right here. Let's grab it. Boom. I never used this tool, never used anything like it. I've been trying to fill up a soul shard with skeletons. I should probably go out tonight, but we'll see. I feel like this is going to be more than one block. Nope, it's just one block. Okay, it has an interface. Let's use a liquiduct. 3, 4, and blue, cause oh, what? Okay, I guess. Go. Suck. Let's bust this just for now. Go. Move. Suck. Maybe I have it reversed. I've never used a liquiduct before. Go. Oh, this might be too high. Okay, grab that. I think I could break this, but I'm not sure. I'm so scared. You know what? I know I could break this. Oh, actually, I did not know I could break that. I meant to break these. Let's just go over here and hook it up to this, just for now. I'm a little bit afraid to break things, because I'm always worried that if I break them, I won't get them back. And a lot of these things are very expensive. So, okay, it's filling up with fuel. I don't know how to use this. I'm going to click on its uses just to see if it'll show us, and it looks like it's not going to, yeah. So, it's filled up with fuel. What else do I have to fill it up with? Water? Or something? Water comes to mind. It sucked a lot of fuel. Probably should have looked into this. I thought that it would be a little bit easier than this. Refined fuel. Let's get a bucket. My inventory is beyond full. And that's not even possible. Because once you hit full, you're full. Mark. Markety mark. Okay. Oh, here. Water. Okay. Let's try and put in some water, see what happens. I don't know. I've never used this thing before. Probably needs power, too. Oh, get that soul shard. I meant to get the water out of there. Doesn't have a side thing. Okay, let me look into this and then I'll be right back. Alright, and I'm back here with Mark of the BB. He's not in the Skype call though or anything like that. There is no Skype call. But I did some research into these. Now... Yes, thanks. He gave me a bunch of armor and stuff, which was very generous. But now we're just gonna do a proof of concept. This is how I work everything I do in FTB. I work everything the same way. I try and get it to... Out my current armor. Okay. Oh, that's scary. So, I think that the only reason ours wasn't working was because it needs power, and I think it needs a lot of power. Now, power generation, we have no problem for power generation. So we should be able to do the power. I'm just being lazy. I'm trying to, like I said, prove that this works before I invest too much time into it. So I'm being really lazy here. Let's get some redstone. Here we go. Keep all my redstone in here. It's very handy. Okay, there we go. What does a refinery do? turns oil into fuel. And that's exactly what a refinery does do. Okay, let's see if this works. Yeah, you see this one side's working, and the other side's not working because it needs more fuel, I think. Or the other option is that we need to fill it up from two ends, which is a possibility. Now, let's put back in our architect gate, and pipe empty, energy pulse. Okay. I need more pipes. Pipes is what I need. I need them. I was trying to use those liquid duct pipes, but I don't know how those work. Okay, let's go. Beep boop bop bop skiddly doop bop. And I'm not sure if I mentioned this or not, but you see how we have this refinery? Distillation tower. It's an upgrade to the refinery. It's like a better refinery, but let's take a look into it. I really want one, but you need 2 industrial centrifuges, 2 pumps, 2 industrial grinders, 2 energy flow circuits, which require tungsten, which is incredibly hard to make, and iridium plate, which requires 8 iridium. So we can't even make this until we have at least 8 iridium. And I only have 2 right now. So we're going to need a lot more iridium. So it looks like this filled up. Looks like it needs more power too. So it does take quite a bit of power. And this is how we're going to do our current setup. Okay. And I think that what I'll do is I'll build a second tank right here, and then have this tank full of oil, and then this tank full of fuel. Because if this works, and this works the way that I want it to, we're going to want all of our fuel, all of our oil to be turned into fuel. And like I said, it will not be this ugly. This is just a proof of concept. Let's see, sucking out fuel, good. Okay. Let's see if we have enough to fill a bucket with fuel. No, not yet. Need a little bit more, so keep working. It's slow, but I bet that if we got it hooked up to our fast energy source, it's going to be hit. And I know it must be annoying. I want to get into some new stuff too, but it's my personal opinion that you can't really get anything done in FTB unless you have like a solid power setup and a solid resource setup. So I feel that I can't really progress and build a lot of stuff until I have an amazing power setup. This is a nice power setup. This could have had us going for a really long time. But if we can refine it down into a fuel, we can go for even longer. Come on. Give us that last little bit. Okay. This could be the last little bit that we need. Is this a bucket full? No. Is this a bucket full? No. Okay. Come on. We could have 4 of these going at once. We're gonna have to move the enchanter, of course. Do I have a bucket full yet? Can I not pick it up with the bucket? Okay. How much fuel do you have? 7,000. Pretty good. Okay. Well, I want to do a test today. I want to see if 1 bucket of fuel makes 1 bucket. 1 bucket of oil makes 1 bucket of fuel. Like, how does the conversion rate work? That's the thing that I'm most curious about. Because I want to know if this is merely condensing our power. Like, is it? My suspicion, my prediction, is that the way you can tell by the way this is set up, and logically it makes sense. Okay, I think we need a lot more before we can actually take some out of this. But it would make sense if, so let's just say 1 bucket of fuel makes 1 bucket of oil makes 1,000 power. 2 buckets make 2,000, and then 1 bucket of fuel makes 2,000. So it's twice as good, but it takes 2 buckets of fuel to make 1 bucket of oil. Anyway, no matter how you phrase it, fuel's better. I'm pretty sure. Oh, do we need more power? My goodness. It's taking like half a stack of coal just to get 1 bucket of oil made. Okay, come on. You know what I'm going to do, actually? I'm going to fly over to here. Grab 5 each. And then put See, look at this. Look at this setup. I'm putting these here just in case everything goes well. And then I'm just going to put 5 Coca-Cola in there. 5 Coca-Cola in there. And I'm going to let it run. Now, while that's running, I'm going to show you guys what else I've been doing. Because we can't sit all day waiting around for a refinery. Fix that. I got creeper heads all over my base. So it was like a little bit of a prank thing. It was a little annoying. Now, another proof of concept here. You can imagine that what I was doing down there, I was doing up here for bees. This is a solar panel hooked up to a battery box, which is fully charged because these things charge like crazy. This thing just takes a little bit of power, but it still does take power. This is hooked up to a timer. So every 30 seconds, things get pulled out of these apiaries, and everything's already pulled out. So I have been breeding iron bees because I want to make, I want bees that make iron for me, and I saw a setup on YouTube where I'm going to, can't remember the guy's specific name, but he had a great setup, and his setup was, he basically, now, try it. Oh, okay. I thought he said come back. There's this huge thing in front of me. I was like, what? Basically, when the bees are done producing, they get sucked out, and one drone gets put back in, one princess gets put back in, and all their stuff gets shipped somewhere else, which you can later refine their stuff to get good stuff. A lot of stuffs in that sentence, but it's true. And I might end up using his setup exactly. He did not use. I'm using retrievers. He used sorting. He used sorting machines, which are actually cheaper than retrievers. So I might end up using sorting machines. But sorting machines are a little bit more complex. I'm a little bit afraid to use those. But I might get to that on camera today. It depends how this fuel thing goes, how we go over with this. Now let's go down here. And down here. Okay. Does that look like a bucket full to you? It looks like a bucket full to me. Yeah, there we go. Got a bucket full of fuel. Okay. Now, this might be a little bit of a waste. Well, we got our bucket full, so I don't really need your help. Thank you. Now, when turned on, each engine makes 3 MJ per tick, if you could see that. Now, for science, bust out that. Sucks to waste all that, but don't worry. Now, one fuel bucket, that was making 3 MJ per tick. Turn this on. This is making 6, twice that. So it's twice as efficient in the engines, which means that we could charge these puppies twice as fast. So this thing seems like it's worth it. Now let's see. Could I take... Now... Okay, that was actually pretty painful. Pretty painful to watch. Okay. No. I'm not letting my refinery despawn. Now these red garnets. Look at the atomic makeup of these. Look at all the different stuff that's in there. You see Fe, that's iron. You see Al, that's aluminum. There's some useful stuff in here. You see Mg, it's magnesium. I don't know if you can actually do anything with that. Si is silicone for silicone plates. Al is aluminum. So there's good stuff in there. And I've always wondered how to get it out. You have to basically pulverize them, then industrial centrifuge them. Not just normal centrifuge. Pulverize, then industrial centrifuge, then industrial electrolyze. So it takes a while to turn them from these little garnets into something actually useful. But it's a goal of mine. Let's take out the garnet. Now, how many do I have? 3? 3. You need 16 before you could actually do anything. But I will. I'll do something one day. Let's throw these in there. Start pulling out some power. And now what we want to do is, I think they changed the recipe for this, which is annoying, but we need iron tank. We're going to build a second iron tank. Yeah. See, now to make iron plate, you don't need a rolling machine, you need a plate bending machine. So we need to build a plate bending machine. Plate plate bend. Here it is. Plate bending machine. Ooh, pretty expensive, pretty expensive. Aluminum plates. Wait, what? Okay, here, we could use refined iron. I was like, that doesn't make any sense to me. Yeah, we could use refined iron or aluminum. So this plate bending machine is really... Wait, what did that say? I didn't like that boo. I don't like boos. What does it say? Boo, he's bad. We want Bender. Okay. Yes. So, EU out. EU out 32. This says, okay, EU in 32. So I'm going to build that thing, and then I will be back. Okay, guys, I'm back here, and I finished it! Yay! Plate bending machine. That's just another one of the machines we want to make today. I have 3 in mind. 3 big ones. Oh, nothing exploded. Good. Why can't I open it? Oh! This machine's actually new. We updated the pack. And I have no idea how to make one of these. Let's see. And Mark's still here, just messing around. Iron, there it is, iron tank. Whoops, iron tank made with these. So, it's literally just an iron ingot. Okay, that could have been bad. Now I get these nuggets from my bees that produce iron, and they have been helpful with the iron production. So, I mean, we want a lot, so might as well put a stack in there, right? Okay, I bet it needs more power. Okay, let's just make sure that it's thoroughly supplied with power before we go ahead. Yeah. That doesn't work. Oh, that bullshit thing, the plater. Yeah. A lot of people are angry about the plater, I've got to say. I don't care. It's like... It, makes the game more difficult, and I mean, it literally took me, how long did it take me to make one? Probably like a 20-minute cut. That's it. And I have one forever until I try to move it and I break it with a pick or something, or a creeper explodes. Like, that's the thing with machines. I don't really care that machines are super expensive. I like them that way. This speeds up power generation, if you didn't know. I don't really care if machines are difficult to make, because they're just one of those things that once you make them, it's like, they're good. What? What? What is he doing? This is from the Twilight. It's one of those things. It's part of those Twilight, like, temple things. I guess it, like, automatically builds you scaffolding or something? Can you open this? Is this, like, a block you can open? No, can I? Oh, that is weird. That is cool. I like that. Oh. I mean, like, it'd be cool if it were reliable. Sometimes it's this long, sometimes it's so short. I'd like it if it were reliable, because then it would be like, you know, you just plop this thing down, power it. Plop this thing down, power it. I don't get it. Plop this down, power it, and then it, like, works. And you could, imagine this, you're working up on a building, you want to build, like, the roof, you just plop it down, power it, and then it builds the thing, but he can't even get it to work, and he's reading it on the wiki. Okay, so this is making. It's very slow. Let's mouse over. What does that one do? What does that one do? Okay, it was working before. I came up here to check this thing, and stuff was being built in my house. I had to find out. Oh. If I kind of feel like it's playing the game Snake. What? It goes wherever you're looking. Why does it go away? Oh, does it go away when you flick it again? You know what? I bet that each color means something. Like all the different colors mean something different. I don't know. This is use an axe. That's a pretty complex machine, if you ask me. So let's get to work on our tank here. I just use iron tanks for these tanks because I don't know of any better tanks. I know that the XY tanks, those are cool. I know that the XY tanks make the game lag, so I don't use those, and I kindly ask everyone on the server not to use those also. So if we want to put the refinery here, give it some space, let's put it here. Now we want to put it in the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's make it just as big. No, actually it should be a little bit smaller. But I don't want to make it a 3 by 3 either. We're gonna have to bust this out. What? What did he do this time? I'll bust these out. I'll break that later. Okay, let's just knock this all out so we have the room to work with. So then we have it. That's from Arrested Development. Well, then we'll have it. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, so much iron. I guess him? I mean, hopefully he's not talking about my iron, because this is not a lot. Okay. I also want to set up a farm soon, and then have it automatically... Oh, that was the whoops. And then have it automatically make me seed oil. That's something that I'm interested in. Okay. Because seed oil is very useful for bees. And for bees, like I said, my end goal is bees that produce oil. And then I guess we'll turn that oil into fuel now. Okay, iron tank wall, iron tank wall. Okay. We almost have enough walls. We're going to need to get to work on valves. And I've never put a valve in an Oh, wow. Do these need to be odd numbered? I think that they might need to be odd. Okay, we will find that out. We're going to need... I don't want an uncrafting table. You put it down anyway. There you go. Let's put in a torch. What's it gonna put? I don't want to put in anything good. Pneumatic tube. Nothing. What? What? That was a little loud. Wow, it slowed down. I guess it ran out of fuel. I hate Ricky. Okay. Let's get some more. Wait, it's too dark here. It is way too dark here. Mobs could spawn here. Feels too dark anyway. Guys are such noobs. He's talking about the jetpack. Okay. I don't want to put in 2 stacks. I'm not 100% sure how this plate bending machine works. Can you put feather falling on my boots? Okay. Now, let's go back to our generator. The next step after this refinery is I was talking about how I need a different way to generate EU than MJ. But after finding this, here we go. Quantum generator? Okay, no. Don't get distracted. Is it the first one? Did I miss it? Diesel generator. Yeah, I missed it. Uh, Not bad to make. Refined iron in a plate bending machine generator. Uh, so basically, we're gonna use this new fuel for both our EU setup and our MJ setup, which is nice because that's what I really wanted. I didn't want to have to, you know, have two separate ways of power. With the power sources that we currently have, like this junk, I'll get rid of it. Don't worry. Now, let's make some more iron plates. And you know what? It's gonna look weird if they're different sizes. They're just gonna have to be the same size. And I'll push it over one here. Right there, there. And that jetpack that Ricky had is something that I want in the future. It's a very nice jetpack. It's the jetpack that I have plus armor protection. And it's not even that hard to make. I get obsessed with stuff like this, and this stuff is kind of hard to make. And I get distracted. Advanced nano chest plate. Have this. Not hard to make. Not hard to make. Have these, and then not hard to make. So it's all easy stuff. Oh, Chris, is your wither skelly thing working? That's the thing with this server. No good way to get XP. I just had an XP indulgence on the Mineshaft vanilla server. Okay. Oh. Bust that. No! So, I'm gonna do some more work on this, and then I'll come back once I have it all, or close to all done. Okay, guys, I'm back, and that took a lot longer than expected. Let me say that. First of all, let's shut all these off for now. Just let them cool down. Let them go through their cooldown cycle. And I've been running these for a while, and see how much oil they've used up? And see how much fuel this guy's used up. He has used up such a small amount of fuel, and I've been running him even longer. So, the fuel runs out so much slower, and it generates more. Again, I'm not sure if you're actually conserving any liquid. I don't know. I feel like you are, though. I think it's worth it regardless. So, we have our oil tank here, and I think that one day I'll get a liquid tesseract to do this, but we put our oil in here. That's the point. And then, somewhere along the way, boom, a random refinery. So let's put that there. I have a couple architect gates. What is this? Look, what can we do here? Tank empty. So it won't move it, right? Because the tank's full. Tank full. Work scheduled. Work done. No energy. Energy stored. Can store energy. Okay, well, we need to do this. Can store energy is probably a bad one. Energy full. Let's see if we can do work scheduled. Is it going to fill for work scheduled? Work scheduled. Energy. I've been saying scheduled. I'm trying to say scheduled. Let's just do pipe empty. That seems to be the easiest one to do. Now, after it fills that up, will it fill up the next one? Yeah, it fills up the next one. And I'm running this energy directly over from here. See, from over here, I'm running an energy line down there, if you can make it out. Runs back around. I thought that was the easiest way to do it. Into here. Oh, they're going. They're going. The engines aren't on, but they're going. Let's turn on the engines. Actually, that might be a flaw in my system because they can only run when the engines are on. So I think I might re-hook it up so that it's hooked up to one of these rather than this. Speaking of this, this is like our miniature battery here. Later, when I'm super rich in this game and I have tons of diamonds just to use on anything I want to make a battery like this, right? So this is the super battery that I had in mind. And what we would do is we would run our energy conduits up here, and this would be the back of the battery, right? So picture that every piece of cobblestone is one of these energy cells, and these in the back are recharging them, and then in the front we're just sucking it off. So this was just a concept, but I just wanted to let you guys know what one of my end game goals was. Another end game goal I have is this. If you don't know what this thing is, it's insane. Look at how much stuff you need for this. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait, what's the big one? What's the big one? Where's the big one? Thought it was this one. No. Yeah, it's this one. Oh my god. This is a pretty big thing. But then you also got these, which are ridiculously hard to make. Anyway, you put the dragon egg near it, and it basically harnesses the power of the dragon. Blah, 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 blah. I just want to make it because I think it's the most difficult thing in the game to make. And then, of course, a Vajra, whatever you call it, a Vajra. Vajra. This is another end game goal for me. You need some superconductors, which are very difficult to make. But we could do... ooh, what is this? Superconductor, you need another one. Yeah, it's a pretty rough thing to make, but I don't know. Sometimes I like to talk about endgame stuff because we've been down here just rearranging this power setup for the past like 4 episodes, and I felt like I would share some endgame goals with you just to let you know where we're going in the long run. It'll probably be like episode 100 before I make a dragon egg energy storage cell, whatever. And we lost the dragon egg on mineshaft, I think. Like, I don't know where it is. Someone probably knows, but I have no idea where the dragon egg is on mineshaft. Hopefully we don't lose it on here too. So, good, you're making this. I kind of ignored you for a second there. I'm so sorry. And ba-bammy. Now let's take a archaic, and we're just going to do the good old pipe empty pulse. Will it pulse? Yep. And 500. Okay, that is so cool. So just like this, magically, what I'll actually do though is I'll turn these on. I'm only going to turn on these for now, just run half of it, because this is going to sound crazy, but it drives my OCD crazy how this one's running off something different than the rest of them. And what it does is eventually, you can see, look at this guy's heat, 100, and now look at this guy's heat, 50. This one heats up faster, so it just drives me crazy when I see that one of them's working so much faster than another. Oh, it's going faster now. Oh, it's going faster now. Oh, that is crazy. Look how fast it's going now. Okay, you know what? I'm not going to put in any more fuel. I had about 700,000, and I'm not going to pump it out until I convert it all. Let's see if I have 700,000 over here. But that's going to take a really long time, so thank you guys for watching. Thank you for viewing this episode, as I said. We're going to get out of this basement next episode. This is like the last thing that I wanted to do. So what I'm going to do off camera is I'm going to set up, I'm going to run the tube, so that all these get their stuff. And then, here, let's put this here. This is bothering me. And then I'm going to build the diesel generator. Yeah, that's not that hard to make, but the diesel generator. And I don't think that these sulfur gears despawn. I think that's like their ability. It's a weird ability. But that's all I have to say for today, guys. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time. I think this definitely makes more. See you guys next time.